Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mayowa Rachel Popola here if you're new to the channel, and I welcome you back once again. Today we'll be discussing a very important topic, and before we discuss that, remember, do not forget to click the subscribe button. So today we'll be discussing a very important topic, which is recoding your mindset. Mindset is the view you have about things in general. Okay, so it can be about people, places. Another part to this is your mindset can also be the way you see yourself in your mind, your view about yourself in your mind. Okay, so and I would say this, or I would call this self-image. Okay, so how do you see yourself in your mind? What picture comes to your mind whenever you hear your name? This self-image or mindset about yourself, okay, it can be both positive and negative, and this can be both liberating and limiting as well. Okay, so if you have a positive outlook about yourself, you always find yourself that this is a drive. Okay, a positive mindset is a drive towards the attainment of your goal. You always see that you always strive to attain your goal, and you stop at nothing until you attain this particular goal. You always try, no matter what obstacle or hindrances that comes your way, you always see that you strive towards the attainment of this goal. But if you have a negative mindset about yourself, you always see that you don't even care, you not even want to do anything because you believe that I can't do it, or maybe I don't think I'm cut out for this, so I don't need to do this. So you not always want to try, even to know if you can do it or not. Okay, so this is also one thing. But one thing that I will tell you today is whatever action that you take, there will always be results or consequences for this action, right? Okay, so if you take any action, whether you take the action or you don't take the action, there will be results, so there will be consequences. So why don't you give it a try? You don't know if you can do it, try and see if you can do it. Even if you fail, that will be a motivation. You analyze it. Okay, in what way have things gone wrong? What can I change? How can I make adjustments in the future so that I can get better at this? Failure should not be the end of it, right? Because we all are what? Trying. We try to improve. We fail to improve. We do not fail to what? To give up. How can you change your view about yourself? How can you change your mindset about yourself? The first is to identify or discover the truth about yourself. Then reframe your mind to become aware of these truths. Then feed your mind with these truths, and then say positive affirmations to yourself. Identify the truth about yourself. Identify your inner potentials, your true self. Okay, so identify your true self and then feed your mind with this truth. Feed your mind about the potential, the great thing that you've done, the potentials that you have. There are amazing things that you've done. So remember, whatever action that you want to feed your mind with, it doesn't have to be a great thing. It doesn't have to be something grand. Even the little thing that you have done is the amazing thing sometimes that we do is in the little effort that we take, right? Okay, so I will implore you to do this little exercise. You just close your eyes, take a deep breath, think about who you have helped, or what are the things that you have done that you don't even think that you could have done, that even when you see results, you were wowed and you were amazed about what you have done. Take a deep breath and then think about these things. Let your mind ponder upon these things. Even when there will be lies, that your mind will, or a counter effect of this, your mind will want to refuse it. Take a deep breath, then relax, and then focus on these things. Fine. Even though this exercise might take a little longer than expected, try to focus your mind on these particular things. Okay, do not rush it. Remember, the point and the whole goal of this is to rewire your mind towards identifying your true nature and your inner potentials. If there is any change that you notice, you write it down. Okay, so write it down and then feed your mind with this. So remember, no one is born mediocre. No one is born ordinary. We all are born with inner genius. We are born with inner potentials. We are born with inner beauty. We are born with inner greatness. We are born beautiful. We just have to open our eyes to see this. We just have to open our eyes to see the amazing opportunities and amazing potentials that is within us. We only have to open our eyes to this and then feed our mind Okay, with this we have to feed, because before we feed our mind with so many negative things, we only have to what, make ourselves to see the positive things about ourselves, right? Okay, and when you do this, then only can external motivation help. Okay, can only external motivation work, because no matter the amount of external push or external motivation that you give yourself, it will be short-lived. It will only work for a short period of time. You'll find yourself repeating the same cycle over and over again. Okay, and you always wonder what is wrong. I've attended motivational conferences, I've listened to motivational speakers, nothing seems to be helping. Why? Because most of the things you are doing is directed towards the external of yourself, the external part of what is happening. It is not directed towards the core of who you are. It is not directed towards the inner self of you. So that is, which is why I've said you have to identify your inner you before anything can work. If you don't know your inner self, then nothing can work. After you've identified your inner self, then only can external motivation work for you. Then only can external motivation pushes you towards the attainment of this goal. Okay, so how do you go about this? I will repeat again. So first is identify and discover the truth about who you are. Then feed your mind, reframe your mind, okay, to believe about this truth. Feed your mind with this truth about yourself. Okay, then focus on this truth about yourself. Then keep feeding your mind this truth even when it wants to believe otherwise. Okay, even when your mind wants to believe otherwise, keep feeding it with this truth. Okay, then say positive affirmations to yourself. Okay, which is when external motivation can work. Okay, so remember, the reason why motivational speeches do not work for you is because you have not changed the inner you yet. You have not made yourself to believe your inner potential yet. You have not changed your mind about what you can do. You have not fed your mind with the truth about yourself. Only when your mind recognizes the truth about who you are, then only it can do anything to what, to achieve its goal, or to what, actualize its potential. Will you do the exercise that I've taken you through? Then comment below, let me know that you're going to do the exercise. And did you find the video useful? Then do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. See you all next time.